Welcome to the 2026 British Nationals powered by Discraft. This is your MPO League card coverage brought to you by Disc Golf Shenanigans. My name's Tim and I'm joined by my co-host Connor, and we're going to take you through the British Nationals.
Yeah, excited to finally be doing this. Should be a good one.
Let's have a look at our players.
Okay, so we have Ben Holding. Is currently in the lead by 9 strokes, going up to try and get a second national title, defending his last.
Joe O'Brien, UK's highest rated lefty. He's played all over Europe and he's hoping to chase down B-Hole.
Oh, his powerhouse of a lefty is going to be good on this course. Move on to Noah, highest rated player in England at 110 rated, which is a bit crazy. He's got a fair few to chase down, but he should be fine.
And Dodd Adkins, first league card at Nationals, and he's done well.
He has done well to get on the lead card. Played with him yesterday in rounds 1 and 2. Played steady, played strong. His putting was quite good, but he slept in his car, so we'll have to see how he acts today.
Let's have a quick recap of the scores. So the main story so far, we got B-Hole with 2 solid first rounds.
Oh, absolutely crushing it in the wind and rain. I don't understand how those scores were possible in those conditions.
And Joe and Noah, both very good rounds. A few strokes back from B-Hole, but I'm sure they're looking to chase him down. And Dodd Adkins.
He's got some work to do. But he's been playing well.
Very commendable score for the field.
Yeah, if he can get on podium, what a result. So, brings us on to hole 1. Par 3, 301 feet. Quite a nice hyzer, should be pushing long. The wind was coming straight at you, so you wanted to throw something nice and overstable. Playing is the second easiest hole on the course at the moment, so just want to try and lay it up roughly near this edge of C1. That would be ideal. OB, right and back, so you don't want to push it too far.
We got Ben Holding first up at Cricklade.
Yeah, and that just looks exactly what you want. That would be inside the circle, nearly inside C1X.
Yeah, not much drama there. Joe O'Brien next. I think he's going for forehand because he's lefty. It's the OB round the trees probably takes away that big backhand that he could do otherwise.
Yep, I think he sneaks through the tree there. He should have a putt.
It will be for bogey though, given that was OB.
Noah obviously throwing his backhand. I wonder what disc that is.
I'm guessing maybe a Firebird.
Or pushing a bit long, but he should just be safe. He'll have a 25-foot look.
Luke up next. I think he's probably going to be taking a similar line to the right-handed players.
Yeah, a bit wider, a bit higher.
Maybe a little bit too much power, but he'll have a big look there.
Yeah, outside the circle. Oh, that was a good looking putt.
Good bid though.
Good bid. Joe, edge of C1. Oh, just off the basket.
You know, just taking a second to assess the winds. And I guess worth it.
Yeah, good birdie.
Luke's got a little work for his par putt.
Yeah, good clean up from Doddsy there.
Yeah, great comeback and great commitment.
And another great start from our leader.
Yep, on to hole 2. So hole 2 was playing as one of the more spread scores. So lots of birdies, but also lots of bogeys and up to triple bogeys on this hole.
Yeah, island hole with quite a difficult, well, not difficult drop zone, not for these guys, but you need to get it in this island really.
More of an approach shot for them, but
yeah,
as you can see, Ben Holding going long already.
Yeah, I think that's the safe bet. Safe bet is going long on that right side. But Noah does just smash it. But you've got a little bit of a risk if you hit that grass. That's grabbing, and you want to miss this tree. Yeah, see what I mean there? It just grabbed it up. That's not getting a skip, unfortunately.
So how's the drop zone work on this hole then?
Anything OB off the tee, you're straight onto the drop zone. You've got a downhill look from outside of C1. But then if you're OB again, it's just normal OB as rules. We'll see Luke. Hopefully he smashes this in.
Still a decent distance, so, you know.
It's not easy. It wasn't playing easy, especially not in the wind. Good layup.
Honestly, not bad result. That could have gone long OB if he'd have missed the pass.
Taking a par on this hole is, I'd say, fine. Yeah. But getting 2 birdies from Noah and Joe, slowly clawing back at that lead.
Yeah.
Okay, hole 3 is a par 4, 584 feet. You want to get it past this first tree on the right, OB all down the left. However, you've got a Mando tree on the right, Mando left of that tree. So you don't want to be too far right, otherwise you're going to be really pinched for your next approach up to this...
tricky green.
Yeah, you've got a little bit of a backdrop for the layup. However, if you go long, there's another dip there. So
yeah, with the bushes left and right, OB staring you in the face.
It's a really tricky approach shot on your second. A nice big gap, but in this wind, nothing easy. Noah just launches this low, but manages to stay in bounds. Got quite lucky there. Yeah,
we didn't really mention the wind too much, but I believe it was absolutely ripping that day.
Oh, it was blistering.
Yeah, I think this round through slightly better conditions than the first 2, but still quite tricky to...
Oh, that's A1 position from Joe. He'll have a nice look for the bird.
Yeah, these guys have a lot of power.
Ben doing a lovely turnover. Oh, and that's even better. I didn't realise you could throw a better shot. Doddsy looks a bit overturned. Does it come out? I think it just went into the floor by the looks of it. He might be a bit shot.
So this is quite a tricky upshot here from Noah. You turn it, but not too much. You make sure you clear that Mando.
Yeah, I think he was just laying that on up for the par. Doddsy got some work to do around that Mando tree.
Yeah, just crashing into that bush there.
Yeah, that does seem to collect quite a few. But it's going to be tricky. You'll have some work to do to get the birdie. And as I said, a nice easy up from Joe. Absolutely parking it. That should be a easy birdie.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with Joe. He's got that really accurate backhand.
Yeah. Ben pushed into that bush we were talking about. That does just grab a disc and he'll have a tricky one from there.
Good up from Noah. Luke making use of his ultimate skills with that scuba.
Yeah, good result.
And that's Ben in the bottom left corner with a sensible layup. I think that's them all tapping in for their pars.
I believe everyone with a par apart from Joe, who has parked it for the bird. Bag on, umbrella in hand.
Bish, bash, bosh. So hole 4, big par 4, 201 metres. I think the first shot you want to blast it out into this open space. Don't get caught up by that bush on the right. But then the green tightens in as you get towards the basket. You don't want to go long and you don't want to go short. It's a very precise upshot in that second shot.
Yeah, wind was playing very, very left to right. So I don't think many people worried about the OB left. However, if you did push right into that rough, that next shot is going to be so difficult. Either you've got to go over this bush or you've got to do one hell of a forehand around it.
So Joe up first off that incredible birdie on the last hole.
Puts it down the middle. He should have a good, with his backhand, lefty backhand, he should have a good approach in there. Noah looks a bit high. It's going to be close. I think that's just grabbed by the OB there. Put a bit too high in this wind.
Yeah, although it's wide open, it's tricky in these conditions. Let's see if Ben can make the correction.
And centre fairway.
Luke with a similar line.
Yeah,
I think also
flips up a bit.
Slight too much. So he'll be a bit out of position there, but I think he's got a chance to go for the green if he wants to.
Yeah, he's got a big enough arm that he should be able to go over those trees.
No, unfortunately, OB there.
Oh, OB again.
Didn't hook up enough. It's going to be a big score for Noah on this one. Joe with that perfect forehand, perfect backhand.
Yeah, acts like one of our forehands. Well, it doesn't. My forehand's terrible. And
now we can see where Luke's drive landed. I think he's lining up a big forehand hyzer.
Oh, result. That'll be about 20, 25 feet.
B-hole matches.
Oh, I think he's gone long OB, you know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, it was Noah just throwing it under the basket.
Pitching up, taking his double. Unfortunate from there, Joe.
So our last chance for birdie.
Awesome putt. Well done, Doddsy.
Yeah, great birdie on this hole.
Yeah, getting back to even for the round result.
Considering the drive. That's got a sting.
I think that's going to be a bogey for Ben.
Maybe his first mistake, first chance at the others catching him. We'll see you in a minute for hole 5.
We are here. We are one. We will fight. We will fall. We will prevail. From the fjords of Norway to the shores of Spain, from the fire of Iceland to the hope of Ukraine, 30 countries, one voice. Go Europe.
Okay, hole 5, par 3, playing as a very, very difficult hole. The hardest hole on the course at the moment with only a 3% birdie. Mando tree that's on the right is the big one there. However, as you can see, the wind is just ripping right to left. So any backhand that's on hyzer is going all the way left, and anything with anhyzer is just hitting into the ground or potentially rolling and missing the Mando. So
yeah, I think tricky for a right-hand backhand player. You see there Luke turning it slightly over.
yeah, he's going to be at the drop zone.
Well out of position.
Where the drop zone is. Oh,
And Joe, perfect throw.
I think that might be the only birdie of the day.
Absolutely parked it. Roll the replay. Bish bash bosh.
Yep, that is the only birdie of the day. Spoilers, the other two don't get birdies.
But still a great forehand from Ben.
Yep.
I think maybe the forehand is the play if you've got the power.
It's just such a long hole for the forehand in this wind. And Noah showing what the mistake from everyone is there. Getting it on too much hyzer and the wind's just going to push that all the way left.
Gives it a little bit.
Good
Not
up.
too shabby.
Great up.
So I guess Luke got a bit lucky here. And I guess that was for his par. Must have got a nice cut roll to the drop zone. Very nonchalant putt from Ben there. Maybe a little bit more commitment and it would have gone in. Though he's still got a decent lead.
So I think everyone's going to get a par here apart from Joe.
Yeah,
He gets
great
the only
birdie.
birdie of the day. Good result. Hard hole.
So hole 6, I think playing is one of the easier holes on the weekend. Tight drive, but you kind of open up into this wide open area. But the caveat is the basket's raised. So get your upshot close enough so you're not hunting too hard for the birdie.
Yeah, it was a different pin today. I think the pin on rounds 1 and 2 was a lot more difficult than this.
Well, a different kind of shot, I guess. Pin A was round to the right, whereas this one's a little bit straighter. Joe putting it maybe a little bit righter than he wanted to.
He might have a C2 look. Doddsy pulling a nice number on this one. Should just be inside C1. Great shot. B-hole looking to do the same. A little bit low, driven a lot straighter, and that is parked.
Great shot, no drama there. I think Noah will be going for a similar line. Both throwing what I think is probably a mid-range.
Yeah, mid-range or putter. The wind outside of the tunnel of trees affected it a little bit more, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were going for a lower speed.
So Joe's actually on the left of the screen here with a tricky birdie bid.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely sent it.
Oh, wow. Run that in.
Just look how floaty it is. Just sneaking around the side of that tree.
Oh, you can see how much the trees are moving. What a putt from C2.
Look at that score. Through 6, he's gone 4 birdies.
Puts him down to 3 under.
Yeah, Noah will be looking to do the same.
Noah, that's managed to get him back down to 1 under for the round. Ooh.
Dodd with maybe a slightly half-hearted
Yeah, it was a
attempt,
bit hesitant.
but fair enough with that raised basket.
Yeah, wind behind him. The tailwind is going to push that down.
That's still 3 birdies and 1 par on this hole.
Not a bad result. Hole 7, we've got par 3, 344 feet. It's hazard all along the left, not OB. So you really, really need to keep it on the right. Trying to get it under this tree. A lot of people are going to do the forehand probably. Trying to get it over this small little tree you can see in front of you and just dying in on the right.
Yeah, this lines up perfectly for Joe's backhand.
Yeah, he puts it a bit right. I think he's going to be underneath that tree with quite a low ceiling on the putt.
B-hole with that power forehand.
Yeah, that's more.
Looking to
That's
skip in towards the basket.
100%. That's the line you want to take. Trusting it out wide. Wind seemed to calm down on this hole a lot. You've got quite a few trees to block it. Noah pulls it over.
Slight turns. I think he's going to be finding it a bit tricky because he'll be behind that tree, maybe slightly in the ditch.
Yeah. Doddsy putting a bit high. Is it turned over enough? It is.
Yeah, he's picked his disc absolutely correctly.
Yeah, what a shot that is. It's going to be tricky. Edge of C1 or maybe closer to 20 feet. Noah just lays up. Joe with that low ceiling I was talking about. But he still smashed it in.
Cashes the birdie.
He's been putting well today so far. He is currently 4 down for the round. Unfortunate miss from Luke.
Well, that could have been a lot worse with a band skip on the top. Another birdie for Ben. Again, solidly in the lead.
He just seems unstoppable at the moment. Yeah, good stop there, Ben.
So, hole 8, the infamous double Mando hole, otherwise known as the manager's special apparently. This hole, you've got to put something accurately down the middle. Don't want to go left, don't want to go right.
Nice and short. I'd be surprised if anyone's going anything above a mid-range. A lot of these guys will be throwing putters, especially as there's just a ripping headwind straight through those Mando trees.
Yeah, they may even be looking just to lay up and just take the 3 on this and make sure there's no drama.
I'd be surprised at a layup. It is a gettable distance, but 2 unfortunate results there from both Ben and Joe.
And Joe with that extra stroke for Miss Mando.
Oh, and Noah does lay it up.
So I guess that would be a nice easy 3 for him.
That really does just show you how much the wind is affecting this shot. Doddsy probably going for it. Does he get turned?
A bit left, missing the Mando. I think he'll be joining Joe in the drop zone.
Yep. Tricky drop zone, this one.
Good bid though.
Fantastic bid. What's Doddsy got? Oh, forehand, okay. Does he run this or is he trying to lay this one up?
I think his car mates are making sure he's not over the drop zone line.
Okay, he resets, just takes a little step back. Doesn't let it get in his head and puts it under the basket. Well done, Luke.
Like I said, no other layup. Easy par for him. Continuing that solid round he's already had.
Ben from a knee.
Tricky with that overhanging tree.
Good bid, hits the koozie.
Easy tapping. Joe's got a little bit of work. Just making sure it definitely goes in with this wind. So that should just be everyone cleaning up now.
These ones should be easy tapping. Ben really needs to work on his camera work. You'd think all of his YouTube editing would really help him get out of that camera's way. As we move on to hole 9, par 4, 584 feet. This was a monster, especially with the right to left wind that you've got. You've got a Mando tree that you've got to go left of, right off the tee, trying to land somewhere in the middle and really assess if you can go for this very, very small green. Probably smaller than C1. I think it's about 20 feet all the way around when you get up there. So just keeping it clean, taking a par on this one would be good enough.
Yeah, Ben going with that power turnover backhand. I think he's a bit shorter than he maybe wanted to be.
I think it's hard not to be in this window.
Yeah, but at least he's not too far left. No of a similar shot. Maybe he didn't commit to the ante enough.
Yeah, he's going to be over by the road. The road is OB.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's close. Guess we'll see if he's in bounds.
I think as per the rules, if it's on the curb, it's considered in bounds. So I think he might have just gotten away with one there.
That's Joe to the centre fairway. I think he'd be very happy with that drive.
Doddsy, it looks a bit turned over, but it should roll out.
Ooh, big roll.
Yeah, that's not a fantastic result. But he should have a good backhand in from here. He goes high and he's pushing it.
Yeah, I think he'd be playing for par now rather than going for the green. Although,
just OB. You got to clean that one up.
Ben keeping it a bit lower.
Yeah, he doesn't even go over the OB at all, but that's going to be a tight call.
I think just out of bounds, but fairly close putt. Again, we're just seeing how tricky this green is to hit. Although apparently Joe with that accurate backhand.
That's what you need to do. You need to lay it down before the basket, because anything at the basket or past it is just going to skip. And Noah doing well there by not even throwing it over OB, just staying inbounds the whole way.
Yeah, Luke laying up there for a very sensible bogey. Definitely a solid shout. So close to a birdie there from Noah.
It's a great par from Ben.
Yeah, even with the OB stroke.
Yeah. That's a fantastic birdie. That's one of the hardest holes.
A fantastic front nine from Joe as well.
Yeah, playing as the 7th hardest hole, only 20% birdie rate from the MPOs. So it's great to get a birdie on that one.
So, whilst Ben's in the lead, the main highlight, of course, is Joe's hot front nine, putting a little pressure on Ben. The other two also having solid rounds. And of course, we have a few other contenders jumping up the leaderboard. Shout out to Ben March, currently in 4th. So you can now go watch the back nine over on Disc Golf Shenanigans. So, see you in the back nine.